Hi again, Carl. I am here with Ken Moelis of Moelis Company for a little bit of flavor of how many financiers, especially Ken, American financiers, are here in Riyadh for the 8th FII. You've been doing business and coming here for years. How long?
More than a decade now. By the way, welcome to Riyadh.
Oh, thank you. It's my first time.
Great to have you.
I love it. So there's a lot of excitement around investing here in this region. Why?
You know, they actually have a very clear vision of where they want to go. I go back to 2016 when I came here and they first put Vision 2030 on the table. And it seemed sort of an amazing plan for Saudi Arabia of 2016. What's amazing is they've executed on it. They've stayed on plan. They wanted to change the nature of the country, the investment program, what they want to do. And I can't name many countries in the world that would put out a plan 8 years ago and be on it, on time, and continuing to build to it. And so I think for business people, it gives you a real program to hang your hat on. You know where they want to go, you know what they want to accomplish, and you can participate.
And your role is what? Helping companies go public here? M&A? I mean, this is what you traditionally do in the U.S.
All the above. We do have a big IPO advisory business here. It really started when Aramco decided to list on the Tadawul. They did a gigantic transaction on the Tadawul, and they really ignited the local exchange. So it is one of the top IPO markets in the world right now. And you have family businesses that had built up capital for years, and they want to exit. And you have local wealth, as well as international wealth, that wants to invest in one of the fastest growing regions. So it's just one of those times where capital is very dynamic.
But we're also at a time where geopolitical tensions and conflicts are high, and there's a war in the region, which is certainly having some sort of effect. Do you think it's hurting the investment prospects?
I actually think it's helping in an amazing way. I think to a generation who grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, like, you know, I was. The fact that Saudi Arabia is the source of stability in the Middle East. They are committed. They have been like Iraq. They want to be about business. They want to be about global trade. They want peace. And I think, yes, there's obviously instability in the region, but I think Saudi Arabia is the stability in the region. And interestingly, in the world, if you think of where Saudi is and how they've handled this, and how many people are here, and how much capital is being generated, I don't think people would have thought of this 10 years ago, but Saudi is one of the stable places in the world you can invest and do business.
So we have an election in the U.S. in a week from today. Do you think will it change, depending on the outcome, your view of geopolitics, of foreign policy, which clearly is so important to determine where you're investing and how?
You know, that's hard to say. You got to wait till the policies. I think there's a lot of things said in an election, so we'll see. But I believe the former administration made a mistake getting off on the wrong foot with the Saudi leadership.
The Biden administration.
Yes, I think there's no point in denigrating the leadership of a country that has this much ambition and this much global power. I hope we go back to viewing Saudi as a partner and a stabilizing force in the world. I hope both administrations see it that way. I'm hoping they do, so I'm hoping both will be positive for the.
Are you